Hey everybody, today I've got a secret for you, and the secret is, how do you get into a single family residence under market on the Central Coast? Stay tuned. Okay, lots of times I have clients that come in and they're like, Jeff, we have a little bit tighter budget. We really want to have a lower monthly payment. How do we get into the market on the Central Coast without paying this $1 million plus median home sales price? There's some really cool ways to do it. But first, I'm going to talk to you about friction and resistance. Right here in front of me, I've got 3 little pieces of sea glass. Hopefully you can see it okay. And what makes sea glass is the friction and resistance and the pressure of the ocean. And so when you look at real estate deals, if there's a little bit of friction that's happening in a transaction or in the house or the property itself that makes it harder for buyers to buy it, then you're going to look at a reduced market value that might allow you to get what you might consider a screaming deal. So something like that might be a mixed use property, a property that has maybe a small commercial piece to it, but also has residential. You can live in the residential and rent out the commercial space. Now, what's the friction there? Why is that a problem? Well, people necessarily don't want to be landlords or have to go find someone to rent out the commercial space. So that creates a better value. You can see that in my property listed off of 10th Street in Grover Beach. It's a great property, 166, and there's a little bit of friction to the financing there because you have to find someone to rent out the commercial space, or you have to use the space for commercial as well. Now, where's the deal there? If you're somebody that has a business that you run, but are also looking for a place to live, you can rent out the place to yourself, the commercial spot to yourself, get a business license for there, and also live in the back. And what's really cool is you can do conventional financing with that. So if you occupy the whole property, you can do conventional financing. It's very unique, but there's just enough friction there that you're getting a discount on a single family home here on the Central Coast. And that is a great value property. We've had lots of interest. Another example of friction might be something that the location is a little bit less desirable. So if you're just looking to get in the market, you want to get a great value for your property, look at places that are a little bit closer to the freeway, look at places by busier streets. Those areas are going to have a little bit of a resistance to the normal buyer that's wanting to just get into the market and have like a traditional three bedroom, 2-bath home. You know, that busyness of the street, that is a turnoff to people. But if you're okay with having a little bit of noise, then that could be a great opportunity for you as well. And the third opportunity is somewhere where people aren't looking as actively. So a lot of times people pass up different areas on the Central Coast. For example, a lot of people, for whatever reason, don't include Oceano in their home search when they're searching for properties in Grover Beach and Pismo Beach, in Arroyo Grande. And I just encourage my buyers, I'm like, hey, you should really take a serious look at Oceano because there's some great pocket neighborhoods that offer a ton of value for what you're gonna get. So those are 3 just little secrets. Look for the friction though. That is the ultimate secret. Look for the friction what is stopping other buyers from making the move. Maybe there's some things that you can do to make it appealing for you. Maybe put up a sound wall. Maybe there's the renting out the commercial space and doing the mixed use type of deal. Or maybe it's looking at neighborhoods that are in communities that you don't typically look in. So that's the secret for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we look forward to talking to you next time.